I will show you fear in a handful of video games. Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. Okay. Story of Seasons, very long running, cozy farming game before they ever called them cozy farming games. And yeah, there's romance, there's farming. I had one for the Switch that was really good until the farm got too big and the Switch just couldn't deal with it. But here's another one. Search for a peaceful farm life, a fresh mountain breeze, and your own market stall. Look no further than the friendly community of Zephyrtown. Here you'll grow crops and raise animals, get to know the locals, and sell your wares at the town's bazaar to restore it to its former glory. Came out on the 27th of August from Marvelous Incorporated, very, very wealthy developers. Published by Exceed, Marvelous USA Incorporated, and Marvelous Europe. They want $65 for this. Yeah. Oh, it's premium. And yeah, I mean, Stardew Valley wouldn't exist without Story of Seasons and the other one. You get a special cow set if you go and buy it. Yeah, so I mean, you can't really say that this is a ripoff of Stardew Valley. It's the opposite case, and it's the high profile one. They're all right. I mean, I'll honestly say if you're going to buy a farming game, and there are a multitude to choose from these days, these are the better ones to get. I mean, they've been doing it the longest, and there are enough interesting mechanics, and there's a lot of darkness in these games too. People don't seem to realize some of the storylines in these games get pretty grim. Which is nice. It's like that thing I've always said about the simulators and all the other slop that comes up here. If you can do that and put some really weird, dark, twisted thread under it, just hide it and surprise people with it. Surprise, existential dread. That's my favorite. Cozy living reaches new heights. Take the leap. Ring the bell. Sell, sell, sell. A beautiful cozy life. They don't need a lot of copy for this because these games are. I don't know what iteration this is. The 12th, the 13th. It's been going on for a minute. So there it is. If you've got the money, these actually don't really drop in price a lot. I wonder what the previous Story of Seasons are worth. Um, but yeah, there you go. Super Robot Wars Y. Why? That's a very good question. Akira says, God, Gogun, Lancer Cutter, Maximum. What's the game? What is the game? Is it a visual novel? What the hell? uh, Dynamite Tackle. Where's the game, bro? Is that the game? Super Robot Wars is a grid based tactical combat role playing game. You could have fooled me. It looks like it's just a bunch of animations. What? That brings units and pilots from a variety of anime together to battle their mutual foes. Rise, unite, and triumph. Okay, came out on the 27th of August, fresh off the presses from Bandai Namco Forge Digitals Incorporated and Bandai Namco Entertainment Incorporated. You know, Bandai Namco's serious about the business. Would have loved to have seen some gameplay in the screenshots, though. It uses Denuvo. That's a game breaker for you, and it's $80. You wouldn't be selling me this for $80, based on your screenshots. Just so you know. Well, you're supposed to watch the trailer, and you need that. No, you don't have to. Like, sell me on the copy and the screenshots. If you can do that, you've won. Sell me on this little splash copy up here. The 3 sentences you get. That's all the time I. All right, there's a deluxe edition, an ultimate edition, and that's more important than what the game is. Grid-based tactical combat RPG. Show me some of it. All we're seeing, even in their little animated images down here, are the power-up attacks. I guess that's what's most important to people who are fans of this kind of thing. Not me. Look at all these series. Macross is in there. Good lord, Macross was excellent back in the day. Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion. Huh. Mobile Suit Gundam. And there's nothing. You don't see the game at all. You would have to play the trailer to see it. I'm not going to do that. But that's astonishing. Grid based and not a single shot of it. A Bandai Namco, your marketing department done fucked up. All right, whatever. Varlet. Okay, it's kind of a Japanese anime weeaboo sort of morning, isn't it? What is this now? Oh, it's a visual novel. High school life that never existed. Uh, oh, it's got turn-based combat, so a little bit of that Persona, I guess. Although it's not, because you don't have the little Pokemon creatures that you breed to kill stuff with. Varlet, to be a leader that guides others forward, or to be an uncompromising ruler, Varlet is a school life role playing game where, through encounters with troubled boys and girls who are also searching for themselves, you begin to uncover a version of yourself you never knew existed. Yeah, it's the Breakfast Club for fucking weeaboos. Came out on the 27th of August from For You Corporation, self published. They want $78 for this. Good God. This isn't a story about finding someone else, it's about finding yourself. You are never going to find yourself sitting in your mom's basement playing anime games and watching anime and reading manga. Never, ever. In fact, you lose yourself every day the further forward you step in your VR chat avatar with your alias and your made up identity. Go outside. Fresh tracks. Okay. Oh, is this a rhythm game? It looks like a rhythm game. And don't tell me there's roguelike elements to it. There might be. So are you skiing with a sword? Is that what it is? I guess that's what you're doing. Huh. Jump, dodge, and fight to the rhythm of the gods in this thrilling music action game on skis. Take on obstacles and menacing enemies as you ski further into the darkness that has befallen the snow covered land of Norwin. Came out on the 26th of August from a Buffalo, self published. They want $39 for this. Doesn't look like a $39 game, but what does, really? Will you unite the splintered pantheon of Norwin to defeat Mar, the Queen of Terror? Fight, jump, and dodge obstacles and menacing enemies as you ski further into the darkness that has befallen the snow covered land of Norwin. Oh, look at that. Vice likes it. I don't know if that's really a selling point. Gear up and conquer the trails. A fresh blend of precision combat and challenging roguelike gameplay, all set to a mesmerizing soundtrack. Prepare to get mesmerized. Feel the dynamic soundtrack. 28 original songs. Okay, there's Mythics, voiced by Peter Stormare. Well, they actually got celebrities. What was Peter? Just he needed the work, bro. Sierra Morgana, Bethany Brown. Okay, rhythm-driven gameplay, movement, combat, and progression seamlessly sync with a dynamic, evolving soundtrack. Rich story, full voice acting, high replayability, and deeply immersive soundtrack. No demo, by the way. You couldn't give us one track to try it out just to see. I mean, okay, it's probably okay, but yeah, I'm sleepy this morning. Caput Mortem. Caput Mortem. What is this? First person throwback. Little. This would be a 1998 aesthetic for PC. Reminds me of that Clive Barker game where you play a dude on an island with magic that I never finished, that I probably should. Travel back to the 16th century France and delve into the mysterious depths of a seemingly abandoned alchemist's tower. Do you dare brave the horrors that beckon you below? Deeper still. Came out on the 27th of August from Wild Arts Games and Black Lantern Collective. You know, there was a time on this Discovery queue when I was doing this years ago on Twitch where you'd exhaust the new releases and then it would show you games from a couple years ago. And now there are so many people producing so many games. I've noticed this that we're just it's fresh releases, and I'm doing this 6 days a week, 12 times a day. It's wild the quantity. It's not all good. I mean, most of it's garbage, but it's just astounding how much there is now. Anyways, there is actually a demo for this. They want 1550 for it, as above, so below. Short first-person horror game for 1550. Okay, inspired by retro 3D dungeon crawlers and survival horror games. Slow burn horror. Was it just because your dude walks at 10 frames per second? Close the lights, put on headphones, and immerse yourself in the game's macabre world. Behind every door lurks a new terror, and in every corner is key to some eldritch secret. I'm sure there is. Nightmarish beings, you must stay vigilant as varied monsters roam the abandoned halls. There are unique controls. Okay, what's unique? Play with a control scheme reminiscent of old school dungeon crawlers that make you feel more vulnerable, and control your right hand separately to interact with objects and attack. That's not unique, that's Amnesia. I've been doing that for years. Recommended ways with the controller. By default, the controls make you feel vulnerable while remaining fair. And then there's the Kingsfield controller. For nostalgic players, you can control the camera and move your character like in the Kingsfield game. Nobody has played Kingsfield. Like 5 people in the West have played Kingsfield. That was the precursor to Dark Souls. If you haven't played it, you should at least give it a try. You can emulate it or find it somewhere, just to see how far they came from Kingsfield to Elden Ring. It's like the baby crawling to the athlete running. It's incredible how far that evolved. And then there's a modern control if you don't like what they've come up with, made by humans, not robots. This is not a selling. It's not. It's just that you're denying a tool. Like, okay, I'll use a socket wrench instead of a hammer to drive this nail home. Okay, fine. Like, whatever. It's signaling. It's so stupid. Anyways, I mean, okay, I'll take a look. I'll take a look. The Supper, New Blood, because there's going to come a point where the robots make the games better than humans. I mean, that's just how it is. That's what's going to happen. You want to deny it all you want. But based on the amount of vibe coding that I've done over the last year, I've produced 3 websites in the time that it would have taken me to produce half of one. As soon as I start applying that stuff to game development, the sky's the limit, bro. It's an enabler. It's not a disabler. It's not anyways. I don't need to go on this fucking rant. The Supper, New Blood. Do you hear the doorbell, Stewie? Your first guest is here, and something tells me they'll never leave the motel. Okay, you're a psychopath? Nice. Came out on the 26th of August from White Blanket Games and Octavi Navarro. There is a demo. They want $13 for it. So what is it? Hilarious! Story-driven horror adventure game for fans of dark humor, bizarre puzzles, and exquisite food. I am all of those things. Stewie S. Appleton runs the remote twin sisters motel in complete solitude. He has no family, no friends, and no hope for a better future. Oh, he's an indie game developer. Nice. He's suffered all kinds of humiliation and abuse from a cruel world, but he's had enough. Inspired by his family's culinary legacy, he will finally take justice into his own hands. Okay. Octavi Navarro. Oh, did Thimbleweed Park? Excellent game. Susanna Grinnell, creating the acclaimed Midnight series, Librarian and Unwelcome. I haven't heard of any of those. Huh. A guilty pleasure for the most exquisite palate. Refreshingly weird and macabre point-and-click adventure. Play as Stewie. Help Stewie fetch ingredients, solve funny, bizarre puzzles, cook a delicious menu, investigate your guests' dark secrets, then choose your next victim. Tasty, colorful pixel art, eerie original soundtrack, and don't forget to pet Inferno. He's an orange cat. You know what that means? I don't. What does that mean? I'm culturally bereft. Get ready, the Twin Sisters Motel opens its doors for you. Yeah, I'll check out the demo for sure. Let's go. I mean, I grew up on point and click. Death End Request Code Z. You are a purple haired magical girl. I am not. Moe Weeaboo garbage for the brain rot generation. A parallel world created by the AI known as Iris. It's in this world Sayaka Hiwatari awakens in a place called the Strain Area. The Strain Area, that's what I call my office. Here she'll encounter many familiar faces, but those who were friends in another world before may be foes here. Death looms at every step. Will you ever find the end? It's probably not. Came out on the 27th of August from Idea Factory. Compile Heart. Oh, okay. Well, these are pretty big name indie weeaboo developers, so it's probably high quality. Published by Idea Factory International Incorporated. You know they're serious about the business. They want $52 for this. And there's a deluxe pack for an additional $19.50. So what's the actual game? No strain, no gain. Delve deep into the deadly dungeons of the strain area filled with randomly generated monsters, traps, and more. They're not even trying to fool you with the procedurally generated moniker. It's just random. Blink and you're dead. Every move you make may spell certain death in the form of dozens of violent death ends. Oh, you get to watch this little pink-haired girl die over and over again. It's like Tomb Raider, the reboot. Remember when people were just complaining about that? How gruesome Laura Croft's deaths were? It was like the biggest feature of the game. You may even trigger a brutal double death end featuring gruesome art by Kei Nanameda and overseen by the diabolically twisted Makoto Kotuin. You keep on walking and you don't look back. The biggest challenge awaits at the bottom of each dungeon. Get ready to test your limits. Bring it around town. Between trips to the strain area, make sure to take a break at home where you can stock up on invaluable items. All right. I mean, it's probably a basic ass game. I mean, it looks really basic, but I wish they would show at least one of the gruesome deaths in the screenshots here, if that's a major selling feature. Because now there's nothing I like more than watching Moe Weeaboo girls get ripped to shreds. All right. Quantum Pulse 2A. It's a game for programmers. A game by programmers for programmers. Throwback stuff. Sort of a Zachtronics kind of thing. Yeah. I mean, these games will actually teach you functional skills, like how computers work at their core. I took multiple courses on this stuff in university, and you can do it for whatever they're charging for this, $10, I would hope. Solve programming puzzles on a fictional computer with radio-based communication and unique limitations. Because why should Zachtronics have all the fun? Competitively optimize to compete on leaderboards against friends in the global community. That's an interesting thing, too, about these programming solutions and how I know I'm not a great programmer. I can do these games, and I do them on a regular basis to keep my coding skills sharp, but I'm always middle of the road or lower when it comes to the optimization. I just can't make that intuitive leap. There's a certain thing that people have. It's definitely a talent. I don't think you can really learn it, where you can see how to make the code better. I don't have that. I lack it. It's a gene that's missing from my coding DNA. Anyways, this came out on the 25th of August from Dashing Strike, self-published. There is a demo. Sure, I'll check it out. No questions asked. And they want 15.50 for it. Okay, but at launch it's 13.94. I think if you wait long enough, this will be $3. So they made up a fake computer, but it does use core computer science principles to make the programs run. There are 26 programming puzzles. See how your solutions stack up on leaderboards. Yeah, if you've played it, yeah, solitaire minigame like all good Zach likes. So, I mean, I should be shitting on this for being creatively bankrupt and just ripping off Zachtronics games, but whatever. The more the merrier with this. Whatever teaches the kids how the internals of computers work, because that will eventually become a magical science that nobody understands. Kevin Tom's football star manager. Look at this. 2 steps up from the Atari 2600. Holy smokes. Why did you put this on Steam, brother? There's like Epic Games gives away Football Manager every year. Okay, anyways. Original retro-styled football management game remade and re-released in 2025. There's no way. That's got to be a lie. It's a faithful recreation of the original groundbreaking 1982 Football Manager, the title that launched the football management genre. Really? Okay. I mean, I guess if you wanted to go all the way, but tired of having a game that's complex and modernized, here you go. You can play the original Beep Boop. Came out on the 14th of August from Kevin Toms and published by Curveball Games. They want $7.80 for it. Love retro lightweight football sims? Not particularly, no. Want something nostalgic yet portable? No. Prefer fun and speed over depth and detail? Not at all. So I guess this is not for me. Classic simplicity, match highlights, customization, roster control, strategic decisions. Remade and re-released for 2025. The godfather of football management games is back with Kevin Tom's Football Star Manager. Oh, and listen, Americans, it's a soccer game. Just don't get it confused. Don't accidentally buy this thinking you're getting the original gridiron experience. You know, this faithful recreation of the groundbreaking blah 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 footy magic of the '80s. Okay, sure. Good luck. Pharaoh's Leap. Okay. A little side-scrolling pixel art game where you play a mummy and do platforming. Jump on platforms, dodge dangers, find hidden secrets, and use your skills to get to the final portal and reveal the mystery of the ancient curse. Came out on the 24th of August from Games for Games, self-published. They want $1.30 for this. Is this just slop? It's probably just slop. Your goal is to collect magic crystals scattered throughout the levels. The path will not be easy. Deadly traps await. The genre of the game is survival, is it? I thought it would be a platformer, but okay. It features beautiful graphics, exciting gameplay, challenging levels, lots of enemies, and pixel graphics. Are these just the query tags that you plugged into your generative AI to produce it? I mean, there it is if you want to spend a couple of dollars. Midnight Murder Club. I've heard about this. I think I've seen some live streamers cackling over this one. I mean, it's all right, I guess. Co-op slop. Look out. A heart-pounding and hilarious horror party game set in a pitch-black mansion, armed with a flashlight, a revolver, and proximity chat, so that you can get called the N-word at 4 in the morning. You and up to 5 friends sneak, shout, and stumble your way through tense shootouts, chaotic traps, and total darkness. Came out on the 14th of August from Velan Studios and published by PlayStation Publishing LLC. Wonder how much PlayStation paid them. You can install the Guest Pass edition. You also need a PlayStation Network account. But if you don't have one and you've never had a PlayStation, like not a 3, 4, or 5, what's wrong with you? Go out and get one of those consoles. They're great. PS5. I've been playing my PS5 more than anything else lately because their stream to PC function, the remote play, is flawless. It's beautiful. Xbox's sucks. It's horrifically bad. It's so bad. But the PlayStation just works. Anyways, this is $15. Round up your friends and turn off the lights. Welcome to the Midnight Murder Club. One purchase covers the crew. Oh, you only need one copy, and then your 4 imaginary friends can join you. Oh, fantastic. So, what is it? Wildcards mode. Keep in mind, these screenshots were captured on a PS5. Survival isn't just about skill, it's about bending the rules. Stack the deck in your favor with wildcards, powerful game changers that shake up every match. What do they call these? Mutators? There's a really high profile shooter that launched recently that was all about mutating. I can't remember the name of it, but it had like a graffiti aesthetic. Did that just die on the table? Did that actually take off? Fill the mansion with bear traps, adjust the team sizes, shoot through walls, play with gigantic bobbleheads, or go out in a blaze of glory. Literally, you know this game is not balanced at all. Add unpredictable twists and personal touch to your matches with rule-breaking effects to keep everyone on their toes. Yeah, you would think like this is not an example of high-level game design or game development. It's the survivor-like mentality that a lot of developers have now. Just throw the kitchen sink at it and let the players have fun. It's like whoever has the best RNG that day will win. I guess you also need to be able to point and click, but full proximity chat leads to tense and hysterical moments. Also, a lot of breaking of TOS if you play with randoms. Player versus environment mode, graveyard shift, the devil's toys hidden around the mansion are traps, weapons, and other equipment to help you survive the night. Join the club or die trying. I think I will just die trying. Astropod's Starside Glaze. Did I say glaze or gaze? Sorry. It said glaze because you're a magical pink haired space girl or a blue haired space creature. Big dummy. All right. What is just a platformer here? Motor fuel. Gain a damage scaling speed boost. All right. Badges.
Zuka, I'm still here, you know? And please don't break my bones. I still need them to grow tall. I'm trustworthy, I swear.
Uh huh. Astropod Starside Glaze is an energetic 2D fighting platformer. Experience freeform movement, engaging combat with knockback, and badge upgrades that redefine playstyles. How will you use your limitless potential to bring back the missing Waterfall of Dreams? Came out on the 14th of August from Cheesy Moon and Bread Bin Bran. Published by Cheesy Moon. There is a demo. They want $15.50 for it. 2D fighting platformer. I don't get it. Like, is it what? What's the fighting business? With endless mobility, combat potential, star as Hemi Pink and Acro Blue. Swap between them at any time. Oh, it's a transition game to utilize their unique traits within various environments. Astropods combines platform fighter combat. Oh, so it's like a single player Smash Brothers side scrolling thing to create a dynamic combat platforming experience unlike anything else. Mold your limitless potential to bring back the stolen waterfall of dreams. Why has nobody done a platforming Street Fighter where it's not just 1v1? You have all like the Street Fighter moves, but you can actually like play adventure. Has somebody done that? I mean, yeah, Streets of Rage and all those, but those are the beat 'em ups don't really count because they don't do the inputs the same way. Somebody must have done it. I mean, Sifu, kinda, sorta, but not really, like, with all the move sets and stuff. Anyways, I'm sleepy, sorry. Discover and equip unique badges. There's features, there's a story, apparently. I mean, I'm okay. I gotta get out of here. That is 18,671 games on the Steam Discovery queue. You have yourself a fantastic day.